Hi everyone. These are my predictions for the Scottish Championship for season 2025-26, and who I think will finish for the 1 to 10. So I'm going to start off with 10th place, and in 10th place I'm going to go for Queen's Park. I think they've been flirting with relegation now for a couple of seasons, and I think this will be the year that they will eventually get relegated. In ninth position, I'm going to go for Arbroath. Obviously, just newly promoted from Scottish League One. I think it will be a struggle for them this season, but I think they'll finish. I think they'll finish in ninth place and in the relegation playoff spot. In eighth position, I've gone for Greenock Morton. I just don't really see them doing that much this season, and I think the teams in the league are going to be better this season and have strengthened better. So I see them in eighth place. In seventh place, I've gone for Erdrieonians. Lucky to survive last season due to Hamilton's point reduction. I do think they'll have a better season this season, and I do like the player manager McCabe. I think he's a good manager. So I do think they'll have a better season, but I don't think they have enough to finish in the playoff positions. So I'm going with seventh place. In sixth place, I'm going to go for Raith Rovers. Yeah, I think it's going to be really tight for that top 5 and 6 again next season. And I think I'm not sure what to think of Barry Robson. And I just think with the teams around them and the managers that they've got, I see them falling a little bit short and just missing out on the playoffs. So I'm going to go for sixth place for them. That brings me now to the top 5. And in fifth position, I'm going to go for Dunfermline Athletic. Obviously, Neil Lennon, what he brings is Dunfermline are no doubt going to be a better side next season. I don't see them fighting it out for relegation like they were last season. I think Neil Lennon's got too much about him. But I think he's even said himself he needs a couple more seasons to get them really competing. And I just think that the 4 teams above them will be a little bit strong, but I do see them finishing in that 5th playoff spot. So yeah, going for that. In 4th position, I'm going to go for Partick Thistle. It seems a position that they always seem to finish in there or thereabouts, so it's going to be about 3rd or 4th. Missed out again in the playoffs again last season. Mark Wilson, I think he might do okay. It's going to be interesting to see how he does. But I think they will do well. I think they've done very well in the Premier Sports Cup, and they got a very good win at away at Ross County. So I'm going to go for them in 4th position. That brings me to the top 3, and in 3rd I'm going to go for United. Again, just missing out on the top 2. I think Scott Brown has done a really good job so far, and I think they will have another really strong season. And I think they will. Be pushing St Johnstone and Ross County very hard next season. But yeah, again, I think they'll just fall a little bit short. So that brings me to my top 2. Close one to call, I think. I am going to go for St Johnstone in 2nd. I think they've made some really good business during the summer. But I think Ross County may just have a bit much for them in terms of experience. But I do like the business that they've got. It won't surprise me if they do finish top. But I am going for them in 2nd place. So obviously that leaves top place and finishing in 1st. And yes, I am going to go for Ross County. they've made some really, really good strong signings and really, really good experienced players, especially the likes of Declan Gallagher. However, I'm not totally convinced with Don Cowie. So it's going to be interesting, and they're going to have to get off to a good start. But I'm not sure Don Cowie will be the man that will eventually end up getting them back promoted, and they have to come back at the first time of asking. So I think they will get there, but I'm not sure Don Cowie will be the man that finishes the season with them. So yeah, that's my top 10 for the Scottish Championship for 2025-26.